In continuation with my mini-series covering my one-year dividend histories with stocks that I own, we're going to be taking a look today at STOR Capital, or ticker symbol STOR. So far I covered my dividends with Apple, and then we looked at Microsoft, and now I want to switch it up a bit and look at this REIT that I hold. It's the only REIT I hold. It is STOR Capital, and it's a very stable company with a stable dividend, and that's why I love it so much. It hasn't taken too much of a drastic hit during the virus because the company is really geared towards offering these 10-year leases with big corporations such as a Walgreens that holds these leases, and they are continuing to paying them that rent because they're locked into that agreement. And so STOR is continuing to collect money and profit every single month, and then they distribute that to their shareholders through dividends. STOR is a great option for you if you are a dividend investor, and that's why we're going to be taking a look at these large, considerably large dividends that I've received. And we're in my Robinhood portfolio now. This is one of the portfolios that I have. As you know, I have a couple of them. And if you'd like to find out how I built a total net worth or a portfolio value worth of over 6 figures, all by the age of 19, go ahead and click that link on the homepage of my channel where I talk about exactly how you can budget and save money and work your way towards building a 6-figure portfolio. Anyone can achieve it. And if you would like free stocks with Robinhood, or if you have something against Robinhood and you prefer Webull, you can use my links down below in the description. With Webull, you can get a free stock valued up to $1,400. So even if you already have a Robinhood account, you can just put some money and throw it in there, a couple dollars in Webull, and you can qualify and get a free stock up to that worth. So there's really no harm, no loss, no risk there. Just go ahead and open up the account and you'll get that free stock. We're also be looking at the percentage increase of the dividends from month to month, quarter to quarter of STOR. So stay tuned for that as well towards the end of this video. Right now we're in my Robinhood portfolio, and we're going to go directly to STOR so we could take a look at exactly what dividends I received, just specifically with that stock. I bought some more shares actually earlier today. I bought a share of Apple and a share of Microsoft. The Dow was up today, but Apple actually was in the negative. So probably some poor revenue or poor news there that caused that. But we're gonna go to STOR right now. And of course you could buy STOR, you could sell STOR. Right now it's at $22.75. Let's see what price I got in at. My average cost actually was $33.30, which sounds quite high. However, I am not down too much. I'm down about 32% there, which sounds like a lot, but it isn't in this grand scheme of things, relatively speaking, because I'm still getting these dividends and STOR is on the up and running. It's still recovering, and it will definitely go back to about $40 within the next few months as the analysts are predicting that price target. So I'm confident with STOR. There's no reason why I would panic with STOR. The dividends are unbelievably stable and fantastic, so I'm keeping it, no worries there. But now we're going to look at the history, so we're going to go down here. You can see they're consistently beating earnings every single quarter throughout the years. They're blowing away expectations. This is something that I enjoy holding, and I will be holding forever. So we're going to history now, show more, and then what you want to do is you want to filter it so you can see the orders, or you can do specifically dividends. We click dividends, and now you can see on July 15th, I received the fourth and most recent dividend with STOR. The first one came October 15th, then January 15th, April 16th, then July 15th, each quarter there. And there is an increase, but not too much of an increase from April to July, just because the share price is much lower than what it was, but nonetheless still an increase. If we click on the most recent dividend, you will see that I automatically reinvested that because of Robinhood's new drip feature that has been rolled out, and I am eligible for in between this April dividend and July. So you can see there it is reinvested right back into the holding, and at the time I had 322 shares of this stock, and the amount I received to complete that $112.70 figure is 35 cents per share, which is a pretty high number considering this stock is only in the 20s. So now we're going to be taking a look at the percentage increase of each dividend quarter to quarter, and the reason we do that is to see how much my income just from this one stock alone has gone up quarter to quarter, and we do that so we know that the power of dividends and the power of compound interest and reinvesting is something so powerful. Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. Einstein said, "He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it." So we're going to start with the first dividend of October 15th, $72.45. We'll grab that amount here, punch that into the starting value. You can see the saved autofill history here of other values that we have done for other dividends in the past. And I'm going to punch in 87.50, and let's see how much that increased. Calculate. That increased almost 21%, an increase from that first quarter, just that second quarter. And at that point, I had only held it for 2 quarters. That's it. Not even a full half of a year yet. Insane. Now we're going to do the 87.50 over here, and we will punch in the next one of 108.85. That right there is about a 24.5% increase, higher than the last one that we just did, and considerably larger. And now the April 16th to July 15th increase is not going to be drastic. The reason is because when the virus hit and I saw that the market was crashing, I wanted to save as much funds as possible for stocks that I knew you can get and scoop up at an insane discount, unprecedented prices like Apple, Microsoft, what you could have scooped up for, and some stocks you could have easily several times your money depending on what you were looking at, and of course a little bit of luck as well. But I wanted to save those funds and put it towards those higher cap companies to get them at discounts that I'll never ever be able to get those prices at again. Whereas with STOR, I was still able to scoop up shares of STOR at the prices after the market, or after the virus rather, that you can get during the virus. So I didn't necessarily miss out on any opportunity with STOR, but I would have missed out had I not put those funds towards those higher cap companies. So we'll grab 108.35 here, starting value, and then we will do that 112.70 that we'll put in the final there, and we'll calculate, and that will be just a 3.5% increase. Still up, it's still a positive increase, it's not a negative. I still made more this quarter than I did the last. So, and very good just for holding this stock and doing nothing, absolutely nothing. A nice Benjamin that I received, over $100 in dividends, very substantial. You don't even get that much with a lot of these massive billion-dollar companies, because you'd have to be buying hundreds of shares in order to ever eat up that amount in order to get a $100 bill from holding that company. Now, according to Google, this stock is paying out a 6.20% dividend right now, but according to Robinhood, it's paying out a 6.13% dividend. So the numbers aren't always 100% aligned, but I do believe that it is definitely above 6% nonetheless. The Google numbers and the Robinhood numbers are accurate as far as the market cap of the company, so $5.52 billion. As far as the analyst ratings on this company on Robinhood, it's just about 50-50 that are saying hold and buy, but none, 0% are saying sell this stock. So a very stable company, especially for the dividend investor. If you're going to be investing in STOR, I wouldn't bet too much on the appreciation side. STOR has been choppy. It's had a up and down history where up until 2016, it hit about $30, then it came down all the way till 2017, then it had an extended period of gains here, a nice bull run, and then the virus hit, and then a quick rebound. So I wouldn't invest in it per se for appreciation. I do think this stock will come back to where it was before the virus, but it is more so something that you would invest in dividends for, as it is a REIT, an REIT, real estate investment trust. I did a video a long time ago last year for my OG subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do be sure that you subscribe. You're going to hit that big red button and the notification bell as well. But I did a video a while back talking about how you can actually make a full-time dividend income, and so you're going to look at that video if you're interested in investing for dividends. That link will be down below in the description. But that's my dividend history with STOR. I do hope you enjoyed that update. That is my 4th quarter. I'll be sure to update you on other stocks as well as potentially this stock in a year from now and thereon. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, smash that like button, and I'd like to see more videos from my channel. I do post videos every single week covering business, finance, investing, entrepreneurship, mindset, strategy, and tips and tricks from my own experience. Be sure to do subscribe, hit that big red button, and if you'd like to be notified every single time I make a new video, so we're first line to see it before anyone else, any other subscriber, do be sure that you hit that notification bell as well, so we're notified every single time I make a new video. See you in the next one.